Welcome to your daily focus for October the 24th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So, sorry for my absence. I've just been exhausted lately, like beyond exhausted. I even had a nap today. My goodness, I never have a nap. But I had a nap today, so here I am now, invigorated. I needed that. So I do apologize, but I was just whooped, and I'm not going to be able to connect with spirit if I'm tired. So that's just a gimme. So I do apologize for not being here to celebrate the sun moving into Scorpio now. So happy birthday, Scorpio. So we do a shift in energy, and Scorpio, I think of the mystic when I think Scorpio, but Scorpio is about black and white. Okay, there's no gray area. We dig for the truth. Superficial is just not allowed, and we're not superficial. We may be even a little bit more direct. This is a beautiful time to embrace your goals, your dreams, your desires, to make a point of doing something each and every day that moves you forward in the direction that you want to go, to put action behind it. And if your action is research and conversation, so be it. If it's actually doing something physically, so be it. If it's sitting down and journaling for a little bit and getting things straight in your head and allowing some clarity to come in. But we're digging for the truth. It's about death and rebirth. It's about transformation and change. So be open to transformation, be open to change during the Scorpio energy. We have the moon in Virgo. So efficiency, logic, health and fitness, our routines are all affected. Get rid of the clutter. Virgo is great energy to tap into to get rid of the clutter, and we are in full moon energy still until Sunday. So, and for those of you from Australia, it'll be Monday. I believe, at least. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Numerology is a 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So it is the I am energy. It is the independent energy. So doing something on your own very independently, even if it is within a group, you've got your own task to contribute to within the group. It's very much about being the pioneer. It's very much about, the one energy. I mean, it's about seizing the opportunity. It's about stepping into the dream. Our first card, look at this, 7 of Wands, standing in our truth. We are talking to a group of people here. We are standing on a mountaintop, and we are talking to a group of people. They're all holding their wands up high. Maybe cheering us on, maybe giving us the support we need. But we're making some commitments, signing up for some obligations here. Commitments, and it serves us. Whatever we are signing up to, it serves us. We want the joy, we want the beauty, we want the joy and beauty in our lives. Peace of mind, balance, love. And we're determined here. So it's a very strong day to be determined in your goals, your dreams, your desires of who you are, your truth. We have the Ace of Wands second. And this is the clarity, balance. This is understanding how you can bring that in. Or maybe something happens in your life that just shows you where you can bring in balance. And maybe you need a little bit of disruption, and this mighty wand flying through the air and hitting that rock. I mean, it had to make a ruckus. And yet we're sitting there and we're contemplating. So, don't pay attention to the chaos. The chaos has to happen in order to release, to surrender, to let go, to allow the death of a certain situation, perhaps, an environment, perhaps, a way of thinking, a perception, perhaps, in order to make way for the new. So I almost get that as a healing. So we've got 2 wands now. Oh, look at this. And the Queen of Wands comes out. So it's definitely a wands kind of day, isn't it? My goodness. Um, Travel and education. And now I love the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is kind of, in my mind, kind of a little bit like the judge and jury. The Queen of Wands gathers all the information before she makes a decision. She knows beyond a shadow of a doubt when she finally makes that decision that she never has to look back on it. She's dressed in gold. So money, success, love, happiness, joy can all be yours if you think about the plan, and then work the plan, talk about the plan, commit to the plan. It will bring in balance. And I kind of get a sense that there might be a little bit of turmoil here. But, I kind of got that with this card. And I've never actually gotten that before. That the ruckus that must have made, the noise that must have made as that rock split in two. And yet we're perfectly fine with it. So, and it's about in the back of us. We've got our back to it. So we are leaving behind the chaos and the noise and the confusion. And this is a beautiful day in which to embrace that and do that. Let's get our Nature's Whispers cards here. And it's a doing kind of day. Definitely, with all wands on the board, it's a doing kind of day. And we'll get those to-do lists out. Pick up a little project. Maybe it's a project that you've left long ago and you need to complete it. Get it off your plate. Keep your dreams alive, 27. So the 7 is standing in our truth, keeping your dreams alive. So it's working towards your dreams, your goals, your desires. It's not throwing in the towel. It's not giving up on yourself. And even if there's a lot of ugly happening in your life right now, trust me when I say the ugly is there for you to recognize it so that you can move away from it. Sometimes our starting point is what we don't want rather than what we do want. But we still have to turn those words into a positive. Okay? I don't want bills every day. We'll bring you bills every day. It's very true. I want to have more money in the bank than I can spend is another way of saying that. I get checks in the mail. People send me money. And even if nobody's ever sent you a check in the mail or nobody's ever given you so much as a dime, you start saying it and watch it happen. And it won't happen instantly, although it could. Keep your dreams alive. If you want love to enter your life, then get up and, dress like you are going to a party and put a bounce in your step and smile and be the person that you want to meet going forward. Keep your dreams alive. In your actions, in your emotion, in your thoughts. Put up stick-it notes everywhere. And we'll get an animal here. So I do apologize when the boys are bad. But they're very new to my life. They're very new to just any home or environment. They're both about a year and a half, and they both had very hard lives up till now. So boy, are they teaching me unconditional love, because I can only imagine what each of them have been through. Both very different stories, but both very abusive stories. And they're learning to play, and they're learning to have a friend, and they hear my voice, and I'm talking to seemingly nobody in the room, and they think that I must be trying to grab their attention, and they are learning. We have freedom. But they won't learn if I just close the door. Then they'll just be just bad when I keep the door open again. And I'd rather have them around me because I love them. So, freedom. Freedom, transformation, free spirit, move, and courage. The secret of happiness is freedom, and the secret of freedom is courage. Horse has a powerful message to share with you in regards to your time of transformation and newfound freedom. Sometimes it's easier just to sit in your fuzzy PJs and hope that life will change. And yet you continue to allow yourself to be shackled away from your true spirit and your soul. However, Horse tells you that it's time to dream big. It may be time to make changes within your current relationships, whether romantic or platonic. It could be that you're feeling stifled by your current career choices. Freedom doesn't mean you have to give up your entire life, but instead, allow yourself to disconnect from the anchors tied around you. It takes courage, but the end result will be a positive one. Spend some time in nature, take in the feeling of the wind in your hair, breathe in nature's goodness, and just be. Just a few moments of solitude each day can allow your soul to reboot and clear itself from life's toxicities, freeing it in order to see a proper path. Horse could also mean that it's time for you to move house locations into the country. So at least get out into the country, get out into the fresh air, go to a park, bring up a YouTube video of country, do something to attach yourself to nature today. We definitely are the first generations really where we are spending 90% of our time indoors. Up till now everybody was always outdoors, and we're missing that. We have a disconnect with earth, we have a disconnect with Mother Earth, nature, the ground. And so get out there every day, not just today but every day, and allow your thoughts to meander. And be amazed when those aha moments appear, when that clarity comes in, just by giving yourself a little bit of a disconnect. And see where you need to embrace your courage and take the next step into your journey forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you. Dylan and Milo say they love you too.